Hello and welcome back to BlueTube on YouTube with me, Neil, and my son Ben, where we will be discussing today's 2-1 result against Burton Albion at the Pirelli Stadium. It's just finished, so we've come out to tell you all about it if you haven't been able to see it. What did you think of it, Ben?
I feel bad that I'm feeling like moaning over a positive result. It's not right.
We got 3 points today.
It's not justified, is it? I think
I'll
we
tell you
just
what,
started to
take
switch
some
off.
positivity. Stano scored again. He's back in the scoring ways, isn't he? So that was a positive. I think what was the damp squib for me, and this is by no means going to be a negative video, but just 90 plus 4, they got the one, and we didn't really push on. I mentioned this during the game, but it's like we're in what do they call it, friendly mode, isn't it? It just feels like friendlies now, because no one really wants to G themselves up for it. They just didn't look. And I don't want this to sound too negative. They just didn't look interested, really.
Well, I hope people really aren't too excited about the prospect of this points record, because I think we can see what the players think of it.
Yeah, they're not
As
bothered,
far
are
as they're
they?
concerned,
They're
they've
not
done their
bothered.
job. We're promoted champions, and just let's not get injured. Let's just ride out the rest of the campaign and I guess enjoy our football. But it doesn't seem to be. It seems like they're playing in like low power mode, or as you say,
But then
friendly
there
mode.
were some standouts for me. I thought Hanley was absolutely
I
steady coming
agree.
on, considering he's not done 90 minutes
His
since he's been there.
experience really
Was
shone
brilliant,
through.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a couple of dodgy moments, but I thought he matched. They had that nippy little forward, didn't they? And he matched him. He kept him at bay most of the game. Pretty steady with his passes, and that there was a couple of wayward ones, but you'd give him that considering he's not getting, excuse me, the full minutes. And Clara again every time. Some of the challenges, superb, weren't they? To be
Yeah.
honest,
Well, he's just becoming Mr. Reliable now.
really is, and it's just good to have him at the back, isn't it? So we completely rested Davis. He wasn't even on the bench, was he? So I'd love to know what's going on with him. Whether we're going to be making any attempts to sign him permanently. I wonder.
I'd imagine so. I mean, I don't know what you think, Blues fans, but I think he's certainly got a place in our squad.
What about Hanley then for next year? What do you think on that? What's your
Great backup
thoughts?
player, got experience. He's been promoted from the Championship to the Premier League on numerous occasions for Norwich. Like you mentioned whilst watching the game, he's still captain for Scotland.
Yeah.
I still think he's got a decent bit of pace. Once again, one of your observations whilst watching the game.
It surprised me actually how he kept up with it. No disrespect to it. You just think that when players get to a certain age, they can't run
Well,
anymore.
because it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, but he was solid. And we had Alphonse Samsted right back. I thought he had a really good first half. To be fair, scored
Yeah.
well taken goal. Bit of a
Delighted
deflection.
that he's got a goal.
Oh yeah. He is a bit of a. I don't want to say journeyman because we know his position, but I think he's been really unlucky. When he arrived at the club, sort of start of the season, I really thought he was going to be a permanent fixture week in, week out. But I think with the way Laird's really
He's a
come
good
on
player.
leaps and bounds, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But no, there's good look, competition for that position at right back, isn't it? I mean, even TGH, it was his at one time, but he's our utility man now, isn't he? Put him anywhere, as we've mentioned before. But no, it's looking good, and we've got 3 points today, and it's really positive at half pace. We haven't had to stretch a leg, really, have we? I thought the ref was pants, though, wasn't it? I thought I didn't want to go straight in with that, but
You couldn't touch player. Couldn't touch player without blowing
any
up.
little, and it was for both teams really. But I thought he gave some really soft free kicks.
You just want to. It's like watching a. You just want to be able to watch a game of football, but it was just stop start.
Yeah, wasn't great, was it?
But what are you going to do about League One referees? We won't have to worry about that for much longer. We'll go up to the Championship where the referees are so much better.
How did Willemsen play today for you?
Better, I thought. I thought it was better. I was surprised to see Chris Davis had stuck with him, but I'm glad that he has done. It goes to show a lot about
Yeah.
what Chris Davis believes and what his philosophies are, and what his values are,
Yeah,
sticking by
good point,
players
good
that he
point.
knows have quality.
He got stuck in a bit today. He got some good
He
headers
actually
in
headed
as
the
well.
ball a few times,
Yeah.
which was an improvement,
Pleasing.
which is just strange to say, but here we are. No, I think he was better.
Got
Not
some
not
good
100%.
challenges in as well.
Not
He didn't
100%.
shy away from anything as much today.
But he's heading in the right direction, so it can only be a good thing. And it was good to see Dal back as well, from having a sickness bug. Don't think he was as sharp as he has been. But yeah, it's just going to be fatigue, isn't it? I was surprised to see Alex Cochrane starting, and Young Jay didn't make an appearance, did he?
Was he on the bench?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he was, but I don't know for certain. I haven't looked at it.
It's just like it doesn't
since
tally
game.
up with how the game finished the other day, did it? I know we've got a lot of thick. How many games did you say in like the next week?
Oh, we've got
Something like
the rest of our games.
3
kind of
games in
within
6-7
less
days.
than
isn't
2
it?
weeks. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy. We've got
balmy,
4
isn't it?
games left. It's all coming in just under
Fast,
2 weeks, I
isn't it?
think.
So yeah, he will be
So there's a
used,
lot of football.
but unless he's got a knock or something. But bloody hell, I hope not. It's his first. Like last game against Crawley was his first bit of football for us, wasn't it? And I was expecting him to start today, but
Well, yeah, I was just going to say.
Cochrane did okay. He wasn't his sharp normal self, but
That's what I was gonna say, yeah.
they all seem a bit
That's what I was
fatigued.
getting around to.
We had 75% possession against Burton's 25% possession today, and again, it doesn't mean a lot, does it? As we keep saying, it doesn't really reflect on the score. We didn't create that many fantastic chances, did we? There was nothing really we can sort of shout home about. 8 shots, 3 of which were on target for Blues, and they had 3 on target. 724 passes for Blues. It's quite a few, isn't it? To their 230. And there was two yellow cards to their 1. Did anyone see that yellow card that Keishi got? Keishi Anderson put it down as simulation. And he was just like literally avoiding the bloke's outstretched left leg, and he went down, but it wasn't simulation, was it? But the ref was so quick to give him a card.
It's
I
harsh.
thought the ref was dire today.
Might be coming across as a bit biased,
part-time
but
bloke, any from Liverpool or something. He was hopeless. He really was again. And that's enough said on that. But yeah, on the stats, I just want to see us like just absolutely bossing it now. That's how I envisaged. When we got the championship, I just envisaged us like really. And I don't know why I'm disappointed. It's 3 points, but I just wanted us to boss games and we're the champions. You're not having a touch of the ball. Let's go and score a few goals. Stano looked desperate, didn't he, today to get that goal, and took it really well. Threaded it through, knew where he was, slotted it home. Old Stano, wasn't it, in the box?
yeah.
So that was good to see.
I think the disappointment comes from we know the quality that we have, what the opposition have, and where they are in the table, and that we should be bossing these teams and having emphatic score lines, scoring a few goals. We're just not doing that.
Yeah.
So it's a difficult one. Of course, you don't want to be disappointed when we've won a game.
And that's mad, isn't it?
It's
Here we are.
bizarre.
We got 3 points today.
Yeah.
We could get, we're still on for a points, record, aren't we? So.
Yeah, of course we are. 111.
But I think
We can still
as
get
fans, though, when you have this fairy tale image in your mind, and we're going to go out and boss everything. Whereas the players are just thinking, we've done what we need to do. Why do we want to go out and kill ourselves? And I can understand that. I can, but we ain't finished yet. The season hasn't finished yet.
Well, if we really want to be fair, I think, outside of this whole points record thing, the one thing that I think I'm right to be disappointed with as a fan is, and this, I hate to bring it to Williamson, but I did notice it with him quite a lot today. You just see him just get the ball on the outside of the box, and you're just thinking to yourself, have a go. It's sitting up nice for you.
Especially
just
now.
have a shot at goal. Just pull the trigger, and that's still one of our biggest problems.
Yeah.
So
There was
we've
a
got to
couple of
rectify
occasions
that.
today where you're like, even Iwata, and Iwata had a good game actually. And the one
Yeah,
thing, and I think
yeah.
it's Iwata's culture, he will never have a day where he's like, I'm going to take it easy today. Because it's just like, if he's on that pitch, he's putting 110% in, isn't he? And that's what you tend to find with him. And but there was a couple of occasions where you'd like to think, just have a go.
Yeah,
Just have
do
a
what
go.
you do best. Hit the ball.
Yeah. But no, on the whole, it's suddenly going dark, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the camera's going
Yeah.
black.
But no, on the whole though, 3 points is 3 points.
Exactly.
We got another game coming up on Thursday. What a day to have a game! I tell you what, this is where we just got to be careful now. I mean, this is why we got good depth in the squad, I suppose, isn't it? Of which we can touch on. We'll do that very shortly on our next video, won't we? We'll look forward to that. But no, what are your thoughts on this, guys? I think, yeah, it's job done, isn't it? And although we're getting wins at a bit of a canter, really, and I suppose we can't argue with that. But
No, of course not.
does anyone else feel a little bit like it was a damp squib? It's away from home. It's like a local. It is a local derby at the end of the day. Burton, we broke that duck. Bit of a bogey team for us, ain't they? I mean, they didn't look anything. They didn't really fight. Have they got anything to play for? I don't think so. They're pretty much safe, aren't they?
Not entirely too sure. I think
No.
they're down the bottom end of the table.
They
Though.
are down the bottom end, but I don't think they're too much in danger. But
It's by the by, isn't it? We've got 3 points. Come on, smile a little bit. 3 points.
Yeah,
we
I'm
can't
happy.
shirk it, can we? Champions promoted,
Yeah.
and we've still got the points record. Can still get 111 points, which is just outrageous to even say.
Yeah.
Points record or not, it has been an absolutely fantastic season, and I think we can just maybe. Yeah, I think we can afford just to relax a little bit. We don't need this points record, and that's like me saying that. People might be like, "Wow, what are you on about?" But it's
No, I
the
know.
champions
No,
of the division.
I know what you mean.
The big fit. I've cast my mind
You
back
just want to
quickly.
leave your mark.
I remember
don't you?
at the beginning of the season thinking about, everyone was so devastated that we were in League One, and of course we can realise now that it's probably the best thing that's happened to us. But there was that fear: what if we don't invest right? What if we make mistakes? What if we get the wrong manager in? Because obviously Gary Rowett at that point, it was all up in the air. We didn't know what was happening, and there was a huge fear of like, well, what if it does go wrong? What if we don't get promoted? How embarrassing would it be if we do end up like even in the playoffs? I was thinking that would be embarrassing, but we haven't had that. We've smashed the league. We've sailed through it. Not only that, we've got a points record to go for.
Yeah.
I think we're all right, aren't we?
Absolutely right.
We're
Yeah,
doing all right.
Absolutely right.
We're doing all right.
Enough said on Burton. We've got 3 points, 2-1 win. I'm happy.
Absolutely. Well, that was a bit of a rant there. I do apologise, but let us know your thoughts. You can rant back at us, and as Dad said before, you can put us right on anything as well. Let us know.
Usually do.
Let us know what your thoughts are on the Burton game, and on that, although there are some things that we can gripe about, it is 3 points, and of course that counts for a lot, because it's what it's all about, isn't it, I suppose. Take care of yourselves, Blues fans, and as always, we will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. See ya.